My journey has been really long.
Okay.
It goes way back.
So you do this print business on campus, you're selling to people, It's going well. At some point, Hypercat comes on your journey, you try to help and lead effort on marketing. Didi Jollof, how did that start?
Wow. I started Didi Jollof with 2 grains of rice. Do you want to go into that? The case is still in court as we speak. And also because of Twitter, we used to get a lot of traction on our posts. Oh, there was a time I was in the kitchen and I blanked when I was in Kenwest. I woke up and I was in the hospital. People look at Didi Jollof as a food brand. I see beyond just the food.
It's coming to hit my mind because of what you mentioned, that you want to live a life, leave a good name, live for other people, something that's going to benefit people.
Yeah.
You mentioned that the reason why you didn't stop when COVID hit your business at its nascent stages was that you realized that it had become a source of livelihood for people. But I'm now wondering where that came from. So the conversation I'm about to listen to is with Ernest Coleman. Ernest is the CEO for Didi Foods, Didi Fast Foods. They are popularly known for Didi Jollof. And his story is such a remarkable one. I think he goes through the lens of step-by-step process to where he's got to with the business and what the future looks like. And it was like an exciting conversation as usual. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Our mantra remains, just build something. And don't forget to subscribe. Keenly curious. Ernest Coleman, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
It'd be very strange because how I invited you, I actually felt it was a little too harsh. Entered your DM, when are you coming to the Peswa Podcast? And you were kind enough to say, give me a date and a time. That was interesting. And I've been meaning to talk to you for like a year, almost a year. Because I remember when we were speaking to Desmond Kwache, who has been here. You guys are business associates of sorts. I'm like, hey, I want to talk to Ernest. And his first response was, Ernest was like, come. But thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And so, for me, my first interaction with you was on what's it called? On a deck. A friend of mine was trying to raise money for a business, Hypercat. Then on a team slide, you were there. Marketing lead, I think. How did that go? Hypercat.
Do you want to go into that?
No, just to touch on that.
Okay, so
as has probably become obvious, we have an ongoing partnership with WeWire. WeWire is a B2B cross-border payment platform for businesses. And since we are on the mission to encourage people to build world-class businesses, we are also on the quest to bring you resources and tools. And we think WeWire is that tool that will help you, a local merchant, a local business person, to do business globally. Right, so connect to WeWire, just visit WeWire.com today. Thanks.
The founder, Michael, very visionary. Like, he has so many plans.
Yeah.
And obviously, I wanted to help.
Okay.
Genuinely, I wanted to help. I think we came up with a lot of marketing campaigns. We executed successfully, most of them. But at some point, I don't know what happened, but I think it just dried up. The pool just dried up naturally. Okay. Yeah, but it was a fun ride. I learned so much from him. Michael is a great guy.
Great guy. I think it was a funding issue.
Yeah,
mostly. Cash trap, and then he went through MEST and all of that.
We're ambitious. We wanted to do so much, but we didn't have enough. So
yeah, I think that's the narrative for most business people, young entrepreneurs in that part of the world. Access to capital.
Yeah.
Kills
huge challenge.
Yeah. Okay, so now I think you are known on Twitter or across the country now for the work you're doing with Didi. Didi fast food services. You guys owe me some jollof. Yes. What was it last year? I think everybody on Twitter who was on my team also that I was almost there was a particular week where every day I was tweeting about Didi Jollof. Where is my jollof? Because I was sitting somewhere and you're like, Anonymous has ordered jollof for me. I'm like, okay, sure, I sent my details. I was excited about it. The jollof never came. I went back into the DMs. Please, where's my jollof? In blank. You made everybody on Twitter know that I was my hungry boy. Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, honestly. There are people that just text you randomly, say they are buying for this person or that person, and they never show up. They never pay. When it's time to make payment, they don't.
Oh, okay.
They run away. So I'm sure in your case, It might be something similar.
Something similar.
I'm not too sure. I'll investigate. I'll find out why.
Yeah.
Such a nice gentleman.
Charlie, you make me beg for food on Twitter.
Forgive us. It will not happen again.
Okay. So how did that start? How did you move from Hypercuts? I know you did reverse at some point. Was that before Didi?
Yes, way before.
Okay.
My journey has been really long.
Okay.
It goes way back. I don't know whether I should start from when I was very young, like 5-6 years. I used to go to my grandmother's shop at Koforidua Central Market. The shop number is LS10. After school, I'll go and wait for my mom over there. You know, at that time, my grandmother was selling fabric. So each time a customer walked in, I used to watch how she received it. Not that it was deliberate. I didn't calculate to do that. I think I just picked it naturally. And there are times that a customer will walk in and my grandmother is not there.
Okay.
And you have to receive the customer. You know, you not let the customer leave. You receive the customer. So eventually I learned how to deal with people at a very young age. And I think when I went to Presec.
Okay, so from Koforidua you went to Presec?
Yes, I went to Presec.
What did you study at Presec?
Science.
Okay.
So I joined the SRC. And I was also the dining hall supervisor.
Okay.
Yeah. And the SRC, I was organizing secretary.
Food,
It be like in my destiny.
Okay.
So I was part of the SRC. My job was to simply brand our products and then also sell the product.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll say we did a lot of good work. Myself and a friend of mine, Benjamin Bafrimpong, Biba.
Okay.
We did a lot of magic on campus in school at that time.
Blue magic.
Yes. Because at that time we were trying to raise money for our SRC, our ceremony. And we needed to sell shambala, writing pads and stuff. So that's why the selling began. The branding and the selling began. And also, honestly, as a dino supervisor, I had a very good friend of mine, Emmanuel Isel. Forgive me if he doesn't want his name to be mentioned. He was a visual art student, came from a very humble background. And so I just felt like I could do something to help him. There was this time I went to his studio and I saw that he was printing a shirt. He was printing that screen printing. And the inscription was reverse. And I was like, this is nice. Charlie, if you know how to do them, you say, oh, of course, me how to do them. Why not get eyes? I'm like, okay, I want to be a part of this. I want to put money into this and then blow it up. Obviously, at that time, I didn't have a lot of money. So my small coins I put in the business. And within a few weeks, people knew about it on campus. We were selling. We were obviously selling more. Then I started selling to girls' schools, St. Rose's, Hebrew Girls, Global Girls. You take a few shirts there and then you sell within a short space. So I eventually moved it beyond just printing
shirts.
Now actually we're making the shirts.
That's interesting.
Yes.
You know, I've actually had a segue in a shirt business before.
Oh.
Probably my first business or second. When you're in University, there's a shirt called Believe Wear. So you see people wearing, like, we know the fear, Jesus, Save on campus. It was an exciting business. I think COVID collapsed it. Yeah.
I don't want to bore your audience because there are lots of things that I could say. But for the sake of time, I'll just go brief. So eventually I came to KNUST and I was selling the shirts. By this time, we're making the shirts, designing them from scratch.
Wow.
And packaging it nicely. And I even got a team of tech people that came up with mobile apps. We were trying to build a drone system for delivery at that time.
For the shirts?
Yes.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it was. In the first year, it was a huge hit. But unfortunately for us, it was coming at a huge cost.
Making the shirts.
Making the shirts. And so the price point was very high. And we couldn't sell enough. So I had to re-strategize. Then I came up with another thing. I told you about the story of my grandmother selling fabrics. Yeah. And I also had a talented tailor who was helping us with the reverse. Now this business is going out of season, so obviously how to make use of the tailor, because he's actually very talented. And I'm like, okay, I know where I can get fabrics. I know the person that can put the fabrics together. And obviously I know how I can sell them. So why don't I just come up with something along the line? So I started another business, African fashion business, called Khaled. And that one, I'll just buy the fabrics from my grandma, send it to Baba the tailor.
He makes the outfits, and you sell it.
Yeah. So I did it, and I sold. Within a very short space, I sold all of them. So now we have reverse.
This was still on campus?
Yes, first year.
Which school? KNUST?
Yes.
What were you studying KNUST at the time?
Business administration, marketing. Okay. Yeah, I was curious about the marketing bit.
What influenced that decision? Because I mean, you're going to we come back to the business trajectory, right? So you've gone to Presec, studied science. You had an interaction with business at that front. What influenced your decision to say I'm going to the university? It's not so typical. Say I'm going to KNUST and I'm going to study business administration. I'm going to do marketing. What influenced that decision?
You know, my mom would probably be watching now.
Okay.
There's some parts of it that I've hidden for a long time.
Okay.
So she doesn't know how I got business administration, because to the best of her knowledge, I didn't select business administration.
Oh.
Yeah. She thought I selected pharmacy.
No.
So
you are in trouble.
But yeah, I mean, right from the time that I was selling my Shambhala, my writing part, I realized I had passion for selling.
Okay.
So honestly, I started paying more attention to business. I wanted to learn the marketing of it, the marketing side of it. I found that quite interesting. So I wanted to learn further about marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a very easy decision for me, switching from science to business. Yeah.
Oh.
Because I just wanted to learn the marketing.
Do you regret making that move?
No. I have zero regrets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the conversation we had with Richie Mensah a while back here. And he was saying that sometimes you just have to drown out the noise and pay attention to the things you like. And if you drill down the things you like, life is way better, and don't really pay attention to what anybody is saying, stuff like that. Okay, so this is now. So you have a point you're doing African print. What's the name of African? African colored prints. And then you procure supplies from your grandmother, and then you give to Baba the tailor, and then you sell. Okay, so why did you stop that business?
I have not stopped completely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still running it. Just that people don't know. It's a different name, so people don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And very mysterious.
And the thing is, I don't want my businesses to be centered around me.
Yeah.
I don't want that. Because personally, I'm not someone who really loves the attention.
But don't you think Didi is doing it because of you? Especially on Twitter.
I don't think so. I feel like initially, people didn't even know that I was the one behind it until at some point I had to come out and say, I'm running this business, right? And I'm sure people, of course, there's a fraction of people that know that I'm the one behind it.
Okay.
But there's still a lot of people that don't know. Yeah.
It's very interesting. You're quite a paradox, because on Twitter, you are very popular. Football Twitter circles, banter circles. You seem very popular. You have a lot of following. But in real life, after talking to you today, it's like a completely different person.
Well,
it's like this is a very quiet person who is very camera shy. It took a lot of divine power to get you to come here. But then on the socials, you seem like a very easygoing person. It's like you just understand the game in that regard, or?
Well, I will not say I've always been quiet and reserved. No.
Okay.
Because I remember back in school, I was, very, very active.
Okay.
Yeah. I've just learned a lot of lessons. Yeah.
That made you like become quite
Yeah.
reserved. I see.
I just keep to myself. I'll not say naturally like I'm very outspoken, no.
Okay.
But I wasn't always like this quiet
Quiet.
person in myself. No.
So you do this print business on campus. You're selling to people.
Yeah.
It's going well. At some point, Hypercut comes on your journey, try to help and lead efforts on marketing. Didi Jollof. How did that start?
So Didi Jollof, I mean, let me correct it. It's actually Didi.
Didi. Okay.
Yes, as in eat.
Yeah.
I'll say, in all honesty, I'm not going to sit here and say that I started Didi Jollof with 2 grains of rice. No, none of that. However,
Hello, community. So, as a team, we go to great lengths to bring you this content every week. And the best way to support what we do is to subscribe. So, kindly, I'm imploring you, hit the subscribe button, comment if possible, and share with a friend. Thank you.
I started because genuinely, I wanted to solve a problem.
Okay.
First, I wanted to solve my problem and then the problems of other people. And the first problem that I wanted to solve was that, I was in Brunei
Okay.
on the 5th floor. So each time I wanted food, I had to come all the way down to get my food, even when I ordered. And obviously, because I was in school, I couldn't cook all the time. So I wanted something quite convenient for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought about myself first. And I'm like, my auntie is a very good cook, but she cannot just cook my food and bring it every day. It wouldn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why don't I do it for a lot more people? That way, it will make sense in every way. In the sense that a lot of people get to eat good food delivered to them. My auntie also makes money.
Oh.
Yeah. And also, the second reason is I went to a restaurant on campus. I will not mention the name. The first time I entered, I bought their food. It was so good. The price made so much sense. The second time I went there, the food was not that good. The price still made sense. The third time, now the price doesn't make sense. The food doesn't make sense. So I was curious. I'm like, so they could do it the first time. Then why can't they continue doing it?
Yeah.
So I was curious. I'm like, okay, is this something that I could do? Is this something I could try? So that question was always on my mind for a while. So on 31st night, 2018, in church, I mentioned to my cousin that, Charlie, I want to start a business. I want to start another business. But this time I want it to be about food. So, okay, that's a good idea. And I'm like, I want to come up with a name. So help me come up with a name. Because my cousin is very good with words. So the first name I proposed was Cool Foods. And I'm like, nah, if I say Cool Foods, everybody will know that I'm the one behind it. So give me another name. It was like Didi. Okay, I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I just created a Twitter account there.
Okay.
And then the name was Didi Jollof. No, Didi KNUST at that time.
Okay.
Then I went on to announce it with a business page. And then people started like retweeting and liking and commenting. I'm like, okay.
So now the plan was that your auntie was going to cook the food.
Yes.
And then you're going to supply.
Yes, basically.
That has basically been your MO.
Yeah.
From Presec. You met this guy, Isel.
Yes.
He's making the shirts. You tap into it. You take the supply. You give it to the end user.
Everybody
You come
wins.
to your African print business.
Yeah.
You take supply from your grandma, give it to Baba, and you deliver. And interesting. So you're just like a connector. That's been always
Middleman.
been interesting. But how has it been with Didi? You've had
Well-
quite an interesting journey. I think I ordered your food. The first time I ordered your food, about 2021, 2022, thereabout. You had this package with plantain.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plantain was really good. I remember. It was spicy, but I think I didn't order again. I don't know why. Or if I was trying to order again and then it delayed so much, and I think I canceled the order. And then the next time I interfaced was when and they told me that Anon had ordered food for me.
Yeah.
Anon, wherever you are. Yeah. So, let's walk through the journey with Didi Food. So you're in KNUST. How did that go?
Yeah, so obviously that one, it cannot be a middleman or like just be distributing for so long. You have to get into the production too. So then, of course, I had to learn how to cook the food myself.
Hey,
Yeah. So the jollof recipe, I had to take it from my mom.
not your auntie.
No,
How did she feel about that?
I mean they are sisters. So,
Okay.
but the real cook is my mom.
Oh.
Her jollof is, yeah. So I took her recipe, and yeah, small.
Did you cooking the jollof yourself?
Yeah.
And selling to the students?
Yeah, so let me tell you a story. So in Brunei, we're not allowed to sell food over there. So obviously I had to move out. I had to move to Tech Junction. I don't know if you know there. The, what's it called? Top High, that
Okay.
side. So I got a container, very small container. Started doing some small renovation.
How did your mother feel about that?
She didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't know. My mom didn't know that I was going to learn her recipe
And sell it.
She had no idea. She thought I was still in school studying very hard to become somebody in future. So yeah,
But why didn't you tell her?
Obviously, I had a hard time convincing her that like I didn't even want to pursue engineering or pharmacy. So obviously that thing was still there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was sort of hiding it.
Are you still hiding now?
No. Now she knows.
So is she back in the business now?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. So let's go back. KNST. You got a container.
I got a container, renovated the container, only to receive a call that the government wants to expand the road, so I should move my container. Then I did. I mean, what could you do? Yeah, so I did. I moved the
Were you alone? Were you doing this alone?
Yeah, I was alone, doing it alone. Pocket money, using that for taking a lot of risk. So I moved to another container. By this time, I moved from Brunei to off campus. I just a new site.
Okay.
I lived with some woman, and the container was right in front of it. The business was doing very well because at that time I'd gone to the production myself and I could cook. So fresh food, not my auntie bringing it for me to distribute. This one, fresh, hot. Yeah. I was in it. It was picking up small. Then all of a sudden, the landlady says she's taking a shop. She's taking the room. I have to quit. Like
the container too.
Yes. But before that, I had seen the change in behavior. So quickly, I went to negotiate and get I got another container around. I just a new site, same. And it was also a homestay. I don't know if you're in KNUS, you know what a homestay is.
Yes.
Yeah. So I moved quickly to that place, and that one too was going very well. I mean, that was the first time I actually had someone who believed in my business and wanted to invest a lot of money. Oh, but I'll tell you, we have very limited time.
No, we have all the time.
Oh, so I had encounters with people that wanted to invest in the business. Yeah. But this one, he actually was quite serious about it. So unfortunately, he couldn't get all the money that he wanted. Yeah. So he just gave me some.
How much?
$1,000.
Okay.
At the time. Yeah. It was good. And he gave it to me like a loan, as a loan.
Okay.
But he didn't give me a definite time to pay back. It was like, because I wanted to be a part of your business and I couldn't get the money, use this to work. And I had support from friends, my seniors in Presec, a senior from Presec. He probably doesn't want his name mentioned, but...
Do I know this senior?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So, I mean, they were, trying to help me build something good. And so the money that I got from that friend, I quickly invested the money into like the tools that I use for cooking and storing.
You're still doing this alone?
Yeah, I was doing it alone.
So how are people becoming aware of you on campus?
Yeah, people had become aware.
Twitter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, did you paste like banners on rooms and doors and things like that? I just want to understand how the student body became aware of DDK University, and then you had like a
So let me
proper.
tell you one marketing trick that we did with reverse. One day, everybody woke up and on the floor, we had written reverse is coming with chalk. These those agenda boys when they are aspiring for positions. So that's how we're moving. Like reverse was written all over campus. We sent out teasers. So people were curious, they wanted to know what reverse was. We did similar thing with Didi Jollof.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I didn't believe in printing flyers and sharing them. What I believed in was I'll just put our number there, like I'll print our numbers. Small stickers. My number. I print it small. I'll paste it everywhere. Like I could. So that's how people got to know it. So Didi Jollof and the number, that's all. That's all I wanted people to know. Not that I'm selling jollof, I'm selling fried rice. No. Once they have my number, or once they know the brand, the name of the brand, that's enough.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's how come. And also because of Twitter, it got we got like 2,000 followers at that time, which was quite good. We used to get a lot of traction on our posts. So yeah, blew up from there.
Okay, and then you were the one handling your social media, of course.
Yeah.
So you're your own social media manager, you're your own cook,
Yeah.
you're your own distributor, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, so this somebody gives you $1,000 when you're part of the business. You said you invested in
I bought fridge.
okay.
I bought stoves. I bought microwave. I got a bike for delivery, which was stolen, by the way. I stressed, rough. You know the funny thing? After I bought the fridge, I bought some rice. I got some stock. The day that I bought the stock, that was when COVID came. And the government shut down schools. Anything, chairman. That was when COVID came. And that time I had also spent money renovating the space, painting the place, getting new chairs, and government said, go home.
New chairs. I mean, so people were eating in or like.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the container, the same container.
No, there was a container and there was this tent
Canopy.
with this canopy with chairs around.
At the hostel.
Yes, in front of the hostel, around Penaman hostel. Government said, go home, my friend. What can you do? You go home. And all of them went home. So I was torn between shutting the business or keeping it running.
Okay.
And at that time, people were getting to know us. So I didn't want the name to die out. And I'm like, okay. I mean, and the people that were working for me too, they didn't have any source.
At the time, you had started hiring people.
Yes.
2020, okay.
Yes. And I was their only source of livelihood. So one came to me and was like, boss, we know the situation, but we still won't work. So we could just continue. But okay. So there are times that you'll be selling 4 packs.
A day.
5 packs. But you're still in it. You have to top up with your money every single time because you're not making enough sales. You're not going to be able to pay your workers. But we're still running. Believing in that, COVID will go away in 2 days. Oh, they found a vaccine. The COVID will run. Government will open. So I was paying attention to, what is it called? Fellow Ghanaians. Every single time. Because I'm hoping that governments will say, go back to school.
Were you still a student at the time?
I had finished, completed KNUS.
So you did national service for yourself?
No, Hypercat. That's why I went to Hypercat.
Oh, makes a lot of sense. So you're running Didi?
Yes.
And you did your national service Hypercat because it was on campus? So
yes.
Okay.
So it just made sense that way.
Yeah.
So that time I wasn't selling enough. Yeah. There was this Valentine's Day. It was just me.
2020.
The workers didn't they didn't come to work. All of them are taking orders. It was a lot. It was like 60 orders at that time. It was a lot of orders. And can you believe I cooked from 4 a.m. to like 11 p.m.?
Huh.
Yeah, it was one of the most
What
difficult
kept you
times.
going in all of this? Because there have been so many instances and hurdles where you should just shut down the business, whether it's family pressure or getting a place, or even crossing the hurdle of deciding to cook yourself, and all these other hurdles you've mentioned. What kept you going?
What are the alternatives? Go
Well,
back to school. I mean, study very well. Nah, bro. Genuinely, I just felt it's more fulfilling for me to see that because of you, someone is able to pay his bills, someone is able to take care of his children, you are his source of livelihood. That is very fulfilling.
yeah,
And giving up means that all these people are probably just going to go home with empty hands. I'm like, nah, I can't let them down. That's one. The second part of it is see the sacrifices that you've made.
to this point.
Yes, you've gone off track. You've gone, according to your family, you've gone off track. Can you really go back? The third part is there's no single business person or successful person that has not had these challenges. Everybody goes through some level of challenges.
Yeah.
The alternative isn't immune to the challenges.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, there'll be challenges. So where you are, just face the challenges, chest it, and move. Yeah.
That's very profound. That's very profound. The fact that there's this the common thing they say that the grass is not green on the other side.
Exactly.
So
Even if it's greener, it might probably be artificial.
astroturf. So after COVID, now I'm sure COVID has died down. How does the business pick up again? What do you do?
Because we kept marketing, we kept advertising, we didn't shut down. Now, during COVID, the height of it, you have to sell to a level before you be able to keep your business running. We had a daily target. So days I feel like we are falling short of it, I'll pick the bag, pack food, go all the way to Edum, go to phone shops.
You're selling.
Yes, you sell it. You don't have any other option. You have to sell it. That's the only way you can remain in business. So we're doing all these things. People are taking note of it. So when school resumed, boom, boom, we got a lot of sales. In the first week, we got a lot of sales. And sometimes getting a lot of sales is a curse.
Yeah.
Because you're not be able to fulfill your orders and the backlash we've been seeing.
I relate with you on this particular problem. As you're aware, I run a startup called Adira, right? And we essentially just help tenants pay rent monthly. And even probably still are in that phase where we have like a demand, what's it called? A short supply problem. So we essentially help people, okay, we pre-finance your rent and you pay monthly. And as we speak now, we have about 6,000 people logged up in our wait list. And every day on TikTok, and we keep having these TikTok influencers talking about our product, and people come in the comment section and be bashing you, and we call them and they don't answer and they can't help us. It has a way of eating you up.
Yep.
Like even though someone says, "Oh, but it's a good problem to have," but it will eat you up if you don't take time. It will probably shut you down.
Yes, and what really hurts the most is that you actually mean well.
Yes.
That sometimes it really gets overwhelming. I'm doing a similar thing. At Danra, I'm doing something quite similar, so I kind of understand where you're coming from. I don't really blame customers when they are frustrated, because you promised to provide a service. So if there's a delay, obviously they have to come to you. They were just sitting there. You said you are going to give them this. They don't care about whatever goes through. That's honestly not their business. And genuinely, like, once you promise, you have to deliver.
Sure.
So, honestly, when I see feedbacks, I am not going to be defensive about it.
Yeah.
I have to learn
to navigate it.
Yes, and fix the issues, fix the problems. So now, I tell you here that we could trigger a lot of sales a lot of demand, but you have to look at what will not go on to hurt the customer too. Because if you take more than you can fulfill, it's a problem. There are times that we have to shut down our website to be able to fulfill the orders. And someone will simply say, why don't you just scale up? Why don't you just pump more capital?
Yes.
Comes at a cost. They don't really know the details of that.
So now, post-COVID, it's blown up on campus. What influenced you to? Did you raise extra capital aside the $1,000?
No, I mean the business. I just kept running the business money.
Yeah, and you decided to come to Accra.
Yes.
What influenced that decision?
Coming to Accra, I mean, I always had my eyes on Accra as a capital. So I always had it in me that, okay, at some point I have to come. I did a projection, and then in the next 3 years, after 2018, I had to move to Accra. So one very, I'm sure you know his name. He prefers to be low-key.
Okay.
Came to Kumasi, tried our food. He loved the food. It was like, he hit me up like, Charlie, you throw the bill. You don't make it come Accra. Like, okay, mind day. The conversation was through a Twitter DM. He said, okay, how much it would take make you bring up, like make you move the business from Kumasi come Accra? How much you go need? I mentioned a figure. It was like, okay, cool. He go do. Like, okay, Vim.
That was it.
Send the agreement. They come draft agreement come. Initially, I was like, okay, I want a loan. He was like, Charlie, I did do business too. And now see, if I give you the money, you might struggle to pay. And I'm not a greedy person. I'm not also desperate to make money. I want to be with this business for a long time. I want to be a part of it. So I'm like, okay, cool. This is the right partner. Like, okay. And usually, when you have someone like this coming in, someone might try to take advantage of him. The fact that he's calm, he's patient. Like, this is someone who doesn't know you from anywhere. Probably knew me, but not on a personal level.
Yeah.
Who has given you so much trust. Like, he has so much trust in you. You can't let him down. So quickly, I just drafted it, sent it over to him. And that was it. And it wasn't smooth, honestly. After he gave me the money wasn't like, he didn't give me a bulk sum or a lump sum. It was coming in bits. Tranches. And each time I got the money, because I didn't also want to spend it, I didn't want to enter into my personal expenses. Each time I got the money, I made a terrible mistake with it. I went to a landlord, Medina. Each time I got the money, I went to give it to a landlord. Because I was told that particular property was a hot cake. And so if I don't pay a deposit, probably give it to someone else.
Okay.
So each time I got the money, sometimes it's physical cash, go and give it to the landlord. So I did it after like 4 months. I realized that this man has actually given the
property out
to someone else. Now I give my money as issue. The case is still in court as we speak. And that money was like a huge percentage of our entire money. It was a huge percentage of it. So the money that I've gone to raise is locked up with some Oluman somewhere. Yeah.
So how did you navigate that? So now what do you do?
What do you do?
Crazy.
Yeah, it was one of the most difficult moments of my life. I was trying to see if I could get a loan, and fast track the process. But I wasn't getting a loan from anybody. And my partner was very, very understanding. I mean, I was very transparent with him, so he understood the whole thing.
The situation.
I'm like, okay, we still have to start regardless, right? Even if it's very, very small money that we start with, we'll start. So I'm like, okay, I got a shop. Through the help of my brother, I got a shop around Osu.
Okay.
Very, very modest, very, very humble beginning. It was like a step down from Kumasi. Mind you, I had shut the Kumasi branch down.
To come and do this one.
to come and do it.
Why?
It's a business. You have to give it maximum love until it's able to stand on its toes before your system can kick in. Your system can run it. So as a new business, you have to nurture it. And Accra is Accra. There's a lot of pressure. You can't simply just leave it in the hands of anyone. You have to be there. You have to be present every day. Yeah. So that's how come.
So you don't think you had a trusted lieutenant in Kumasi who could handle the Kumasi business?
No, honestly, no.
Okay.
Because it was still a very young business. Needed a lot of attention. So
But then you had a ready market. You had a supply line. Or what? Because if I'm running a business in say, Bole Bamboy, right? I've done business in Bole Bamboy before, by the way. Selling goods. Anyway, that's a different story. And you have products people are buying. Like, why would I leave that and come just and be in Accra?
Okay, so you have to obviously do your analysis.
Okay.
To see what is the best move at a particular time. In our projection, we're going to move to Accra. And after a while, we expand to Kumasi.
Okay.
We weighed all the pros and cons, realized that it was a better decision to move and come, rather than to try and scale beyond your capabilities. Because from our research, realized doing Kumasi and Accra was going to be suicidal. So it was a better decision to come to Accra. Yeah, and a lot of research went into it before we made the move.
Okay, so you got a place at Osu, and then
and we were getting a lot of sales. The first day in Osu, the demand was crazy. I wasn't expecting that level of demand because it was a new business in Accra, but the demand was wild. So we had to expand. Then we had to expand. Yeah, and it's been going.
So like, what the markets you tapped into? Because I mean, in KNUC in Kumasi it was easier because it was a student community, right? When you moved to Accra, what was the initial, GTM target?
You see, you have already been with people that, like, you started a business with, and most of them, the people that were buying from us in Kumasi were from Accra.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was very easy. It was just like taking their business, bringing back their business to them.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we got to Accra, it was just a similar market, and an even bigger market in Accra.
Okay, makes a lot of sense. Okay, so now have you had to go to other funding rounds to scale? How many branches are there now? It's still the one at Osu. Where are you now?
No, we have Tema, we have Legon, but the Tema branch is currently operational. Yeah, and we are obviously targeting other areas as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
we don't open branches for the sake of it. We do it when we do our research. Usually, it's supposed to take like 3 months until it's done.
Okay.
And from the results, we then make a move.
You say Tema and where else?
Tema and Legon.
Legon. So if I want to eat, I can come to the Legon branch.
Yes, you can.
So like I can walk in dining. Yeah. Oh, okay. Nice. So, how does the future look like?
It's exciting because currently we are doing just 1% of what we intend to do. So you could imagine.
And how are you blending this with? So now you mentioned that it looks like you and I are competing on certain fronts, 2 fronts actually. You're doing something similar to a Dara. And you have other businesses going.
Yeah.
How are you navigating that? I know now because I hit someone up on the products I'm involved in. And the person was like, I'm doing something with Didi Foods, and so I can't be involved in this project. Like, that's interesting, So in my thinking, and I think it's a food product, so the goal to make Didi a hub for various food products. Is that a thinking or?
Well, the plan is It's a huge plan.
Yeah.
There are a lot of moving parts. Some of them I may not be able to disclose.
Okay. That's fine.
I want the world to see when it's time. But yes, of course, I'm doing a lot of other businesses. I think they are very young, so I prefer not to even mention them.
Okay.
I'm sure with time, when they become big, people will know that I'm behind them. And then the Edenra thing is something that like I'm very passionate about. It's a problem that must be solved. And I think you are doing amazing. And in future, we may partner.
Yeah. Let's make. You can make.
Because I love partnerships.
Yeah.
We have to get the right. As long as you have the right systems in play.
Yeah.
The only way you can really do something meaningful is to do with other people. So,
quite a story you've had, man. Interesting. Do you think you're going to go back to school?
Yeah, I'm currently still in school.
Oh, where?
Legon.
Master's in marketing.
Yeah. No, business intelligence and analytics.
Okay. What influenced that?
I just wanted to be more intelligent. I had to learn. I had to learn, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. In our part of the world, and even in our line of business, you have to learn. You cannot choose not to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to learn as much as I can while I live.
I see. Spirituality, does it play a role in what you do? You know?
Yeah.
You said you're Presbyterian.
Yeah.
Does it play any role in what you do?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, this is just God's plan. I'm just a part of it. I'm just the character in it. I'm playing my part, but God has set a plan. I'm just following it. The reason why I'm saying this is when I look back at some of the decisions that I made, I get this feeling that they were meant to be. I was meant to take these decisions. I don't think it's a coincidence. I'll not call it luck too. I feel like it's someone behind it, pulling the strings. So I cannot do without God. I cannot do without love for my country. I cannot do without love for Manchester United.
I was about to mention love for your country. So one of the things that really touched me, and really got my attention with what Didi is doing is, I think you provided food. Young people went out to demonstrate. Was it the Galamsey or
no,
someone?
It was Occupy Jolobi.
Occupy Jolobi, and like I think you were the energy hub. Providing food for like the demonstrators. Like what influenced that?
Well, so some of my friends were arrested.
Oh.
And the initial plan was to just go and send them food. So I sent them food. I went there myself to send them the food. And when I got there, I realized there were lots more people. I think that time too it was raining. So I'm like, then why don't I just help? Because I cannot just serve my friends and leave. At the end of the day, these are all potential customers. People who have bought from me too are probably even also in trouble because some of them had been arrested. So I said, okay, then I'm going back. I'm going to bring more food. Then I had people that because I posted it online, I had people that wanted to also be a part of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they were calling, oh, Charlie, I want to help. I want to buy food for this. I want to buy food for that. So we allowed people to also do that. So that's how come we did it. But originally we were just trying to help a friend.
I see. But what did that do for you? You're not going to break your, what's it called? Give you more demand problems?
Yes, it came with its own problems.
Because recently, I saw a tweet from this lady, and she was talking about how she interfaced with your food through the whole demonstration. She heard about you guys, and she's been ordering your food, but then decided that one day she decided that she's going to order Didi Jollof. Take the orders of all her office people, convince all of them to order Didi Jollof. And then the order was supposed to come at 1, ended up coming at 5 p.m. or something. And
that's very much regrettable. Usually what happens is there are lots of reasons. There could be a lot of reasons. And we are correcting them. We've corrected most of them.
Okay.
But there are times that an order that has been placed, we don't even get the order. It could be a system issue.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you don't even see that there's an order like that. So by the time you realize, the person will like, I ordered food almost 5 hours ago. I've not got, like, it's not reasonable that you order food.
In
That's a
4 hours.
lot. Nah, it's not reasonable. So very much regrettable. We are looking at alternatives.
Okay.
Yeah. Typically, food is ready within 5 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah. If I want to be even more modest, I'll say like 15 minutes. But between the time that the food leaves our end and the time that it gets to the customer, sometimes it depends greatly on the riders, the dispatch riders. I won't sit here and say that all deliveries are as a result of dispatch riders. Of course, we've had our issues too. There are times that orders will delay because there's a huge demand in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But I think over the years we've solved that problem by opening more outlets.
Okay.
Yeah. So now the issues could be, one, from the rider, two, the system, which we are currently working on. So now the new thing is that when someone places an order, we let them know quickly that they are supposed to get it. Like it should be ready in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And they have the chance to pick it up with their own riders or be delivered for them. You get it?
Yeah.
And also we have, at the end of it, when you're placing your order, we let you know that you're supposed to typically receive an alert. After like 20 minutes, you should get an alert that the order is being dispatched.
Yeah.
If you do not get the alert, simply just call us and then we look into it. There could be an instance where your order probably didn't even get to us.
Oh.
You get it?
Okay, Ernest, like your story has been very interesting. Like you don't know a man until you know his story, and I can tell how these experiences have made you a more reticent person, like you mentioned, and I hope that they've only deepened your resolve because you build like an amazing brand. That reminds me, you have plans for like setting up like a marketing agency because you've done exceptionally well with like the Didi brand, and even you as a person, as a brand on Twitter. I think you're a brand on Twitter, and even I think there's a period where you just went quiet on Twitter. People were asking where is Ernest, and do you have plans for setting up a marketing agency, or you already, if it's not already existent?
I've started something like that
Okay.
under a different name. I mean, the idea is, it's not like I just want to be mysterious.
Yeah.
But the idea is to build something that will outlast you.
Okay.
Because I understand that I'm not going to be in this world forever.
Okay.
And when I'm not there, the business should be able to run. So I build stuff beyond myself. I don't want to become the center of it. Because how was your lifespan? It was mine. But we want a business that will outlive us.
Yeah.
That is the ultimate goal. Things that will pay other people when we are not alive.
Yeah.
So that's the whole idea behind
doing the
Yes.
things the way you do it.
Yes. And someone said, I mean, he keeps saying it. I think it's quite profound. People might not really understand. But he keeps saying that a good name is better than riches. I understand it on so many levels. Because how much money do we really need to be happy? Like how much? As a man, how much money will be enough money for you? You don't really need that much, to be honest. If you dip it, you don't really need that much. Things that really make us happy are just a few things.
Yeah.
So the excess of it, what do you use it for? So I'm not really chasing after. I'm not saying if I get money I don't like, but I'm not really chasing money for the sake of it. And I'm not even looking at shortcuts to make money. I just want to pursue something meaningful, purposeful, something that will influence other people, something that will take care of other people. So if I make my name or myself the center of it, I think it takes away from the overall goal. Because what that brings is a lot of spotlight to you, which I'm not ready for. And also, it kind of feeds your ego because these things, these praises, no matter how humble or modest you are, it gets to a point that they get into your head
Yeah.
and you begin to see yourself as a demigod. I don't want that. I don't want any of that. I just want to be able to live a quiet life. I'm not the most perfect human being on it, but I believe I want to live a life that someone will look back and say, oh, this guy actually showed that it's possible to, do things without any other shortcuts.
Yeah. I'm going to touch back on that. It might be probably sensitive to you to a certain degree, but your permission to do so, just a little,
Okay.
is no worries. Something you've already spoken about. It's coming to hit my mind because of what you mentioned, that you want to live a life, leave a good name, live for other people, something that's going to benefit people.
Yeah.
You mentioned that the reason why you didn't stop when COVID hit your business at its nascent stages was that you realized that you had become a source of livelihood for people. But I'm now wondering where that came from.
So
Family?
I have my I don't really like to talk about my immediate family because I saw pain at a very young age. Like, I'm not new to pain.
Okay.
I've experienced the highest form of it. With my mom and dad, I've had so much pain, experienced it. And that kind of shaped me. That kind of, gave me that, feeling of independence. Because it's like you were alone. Even though you have people that love you around, you still feel alone sometimes. You feel like there's a huge piece of you that has been taken away from you cruelly. So, and always makes you want to be independent. And because of that, I see other people as such. I feel like I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to be seen like that way, but I feel like I owe it to others. I have to help
Be there for them.
Yeah, be there for them. It's not like I'm an angel,
I get it.
but
I ask you because and I understand this dynamic very well. And I think it's something that plays out with most like entrepreneurs and people who are driven and build things. There's a thin line between a certain messianic complex might form.
yes,
Right? And if you don't watch it, in your bid to be nice to everybody and help everybody, you actually end up hurting a lot more people along the way.
yes,
Because you can't say no to them. Because you feel like if you say no to them, you are making them go through the same experience you went through when you were like a child or
Yes.
something, But I really hope God gives you solace and guidance, and also give you all the resources you need to, because clearly you are well intentioned, you have good intentions, and build the legacy you want to build, and build instruments and vehicles that will economically empower other people. And
when I say I mean well, I'm sure a lot of people also mean well.
yeah,
But it doesn't mean that I'm overly sentimental. No. When it comes to business decisions, I always look out for which one is more rational.
yeah,
Because you're making decisions for a lot of people, not just yourself.
yes,
So at all times, you have to be rational. And you have to make a lot of sacrifice, you sack workers all the time. You lay people off without thinking about what they will eat. Yes, everything must make sense.
yeah,
Without it, you are out of business. And business world is a very tough ground. You have to be willing to do a lot of crazy things to be able to get things done.
yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes even beyond what you feel inside of you, some decisions are made purely based on the business principle.
Data, numbers.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Ernest. I hope that our community will be getting Didi Jollof soon. We are thinking about a couple of live events. Only those who have subscribed to our channel.
I want to shine lights,
Yeah.
more light on the vision.
Okay.
So people look at Didi Jollof as a food brand.
Okay.
I don't see it like that. I see a lot of things. I see beyond just the food. There are lots of moving parts. There are lots of things that can benefit a lot more people. You know, food is like an avenue for a lot of stuff. I don't know if you're getting the drift.
Yeah, I understand.
Business, logistics businesses thrive on the success of yeah. We could set up marketing agencies. Like it's a whole avenue.
Okay, ecosystem.
It's a whole ecosystem. And you can, I used to sell yam.
What haven't you done, young man?
Yeah. So if it gets big, when it gets big, it's going to serve a lot of people, directly and indirectly.
Okay.
So now the aim is to, make meaningful partnerships. So we'll be able to scale to a level where we can say, we are employing about 5,000 people. That's our level of aspiration.
Yeah.
We want to be able to employ a lot of people because we believe that that's our surest way of building the country.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have a lot of entrepreneurs having successful businesses, it's for the good of the country. So when I see a fellow business person doing well, I'm always happy for them. I'm never envious of any restaurant, or it's one of the most difficult businesses you ever do.
Restaurant.
So if I see a restaurant doing well, I'm very happy for them. I don't envy them because I don't even want to be in their shoes. I don't want. Sometimes like this is not the life I chose.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a time I was in the kitchen and I blanked. When I was in K University, I blanked completely. I woke up and I was in the hospital. It was just me alone in the kitchen. Can you imagine?
Crazy.
Yeah, that's how crazy it is. It is intense. It's the most difficult work you will do. The most difficult business that you will run. You are dealing with people, dealing with human beings. And it's very urgent. Every order is urgent. So you need that sense of urgency. You can't choose to have a slow day yourself. No. So anybody that's running a restaurant, I look at them like, Charlie.
So you go for therapy, or?
Oh, I have my own way. I just have
What do you do?
You just do a lot of work, more work, distract yourself. That's how we go. And there are times I take some vacations, I take some days off.
Yeah.
But now the good thing is that I'm not really involved in the day-to-day running of the business. Now I have systems.
Okay.
So I don't need to be there.
Okay.
Yeah. If you see me there, it means that I've seen a bad review and I'm going to blast people. And I barely even blast people. I feel like it doesn't really solve any problem. You have to look at the system. When there's an issue, look at the system to find out whether it's a system issue or it's a personal issue. If it's a personal issue, mostly, I don't believe people change. I don't think so, because you built your life, like 26 years of your life. That's what has made you like this. I can't use one day to change your life. No. So you have to go. If it's a system, I tweak the system. When it comes to changing people so the business can run, I don't joke with that. So, yeah, so that's where we've got into.
Okay.
What I really want where we want to get to is to use technology to solve a lot of problems, because there are lots of gaps in the system, lots of gaps in the delivery system that we are not proud of. We are not the cause of them, but once we have said that we are going to solve them, then obviously we have to do. So I'm open to collaborations, meaningful partnerships that will help us solve these problems.
Nice. We have a lot to talk about off camera, because I see like a sort of synergy. But yeah, we will talk.
Okay, I'll be looking forward to that.
Thank you for coming, Ernest.
Thank you for hosting me.
You've been a very, very interesting guest. And I think everybody in the studio can attest to that. Like, this is a very different conversation. Yeah. And I'm really grateful for the fact that you honored this invitation and you came by. And I'm more excited about what you're doing, what you're building. And just having a sense of who you are and in the mindset you carry. It's very encouraging for me. It's been a very didactic conversation, to say the least. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so friends and community, that was Ernest Coleman of Didi Foods. I as our mantra remains, just build something.